What's up, guys? That Really Gross Guy here. We are back playing Final Fantasy IX. Gosh, I love this game. I'm so excited to get this underway. So here we are. Last time, if you remember, we did our little play thing. We kidnapped Princess Garnet. She is lost in the woods along with Vivi. And we don't know too much other than that. Their ship is here on fire, and we need to go off into the woods and, I guess, find our friends? That's what we're going to end up doing, but I don't know if that's what we were told to do before we left. But anyways, I'm going to jump in here. I didn't really show through the menus, but here's the item menu that we can kind of go through. The ability menu is something we're going to kind of utilize later when we learn some more abilities. In the equip tab is how I'm going to show you how we will learn abilities. So for instance, this is my weapon, and my weapon is tied to certain abilities, and the more I use that weapon and get AP, I believe is what it's called in the game, we will actually be able to learn these abilities. You can use these abilities as long as this weapon is equipped, but if you master these abilities, you can use them after you've taken the equipment off. So we have the dagger, which is what we start with. However, I did steal the Mage Masher from one of the enemies, or one of the bosses we fought earlier. So we're going to take the Mage Masher, put it on, because we are going to learn Detect and Flee, as long as we have that on. We have the leather hat, which we can't use any of this other stuff. We can put on the silk shirt. However, you can see that the abilities down there we can't learn. So maybe we'll put the silk shirt on someone else who can learn those two abilities. So we're going to leave those off for now. There's the status, which we can just see all of our stats on our guy. Order is the way we can switch our characters around if we wanted to move them to a different location. You can also move them backwards, which will make it so that they don't quite deal as much damage, other than magic. Magic doesn't matter where you're at, but they'll also receive a little bit less damage as well. But we're going to keep our melee characters close. Cards are the things that we picked up, so we can do the card games a little bit later if we want to. And then the config menu, of course. There are these boosters down there that we can activate to make the game cheaty, easy, basically. I'm not going to do that because I want to earn the achievements, and I don't want to make a playthrough of me just blasting through the game. So we're going to leave those off. Anyway, so I believe I did say, let me just make sure, because I just restarted the game, or I started the game, it's a couple days later, started the game, and I am going to just save, just in case for some reason, it looks like I did, but for some reason I did something, safety sake. Anyways, let's head on down, and this is going to be the first part of the game where we're going to start getting into some random encounters. This is the Evil Forest, and it's pretty evil. You'll see. But around here, we're going to be able to get ourselves into battle. I wish I could grab that frog, but we can get ourselves into battle randomly as we run around. So here we go. Little enemies that we can fight off and kind of deal with. Early on, it's not all that necessary for us to fight these guys. My weapon also changed. That's one thing I like about the game, is that you'll see a visual change in the weapons, which, for games as old as this, that's kind of surprising, but they went out of their way to make sure that every time you changed your weapons, you would actually see a difference, which is pretty cool. So let's take him out. We did steal a potion, which wasn't important, but I wanted to see if he had anything. So this is where we're going to get our experience and our AP. That AP, like I said, is going towards those abilities that we learned earlier. But there we go. Already up to level 2. And a little bit of Gil, which is nice. I could kind of hang around here. I might maybe just boost myself up to level 3 for the sake of what I know is coming. While I think I'll be fine, it's always good for safety's sake. Oh, I'm being backdacked. This is also a thing. I am going to most likely be hit by this enemy. Yes, I'm going to be hit by this enemy early. There's a random chance of that happening. I don't know what the chance is off the top of my head, but it's something like a 10% chance, I think. So you also have the chance of back attacking them. It's called a preemptive strike. So I did want to throw that potion in there just to make sure I was healed up. And we're going to send some damage their way. When you are back attacked, you will take more damage on your first attack. So that's something to be aware of as well. But there we go. We'll finish him off, hopefully with this next attack, and be on our way. Bam. There we have it. Man, that old school Final Fantasy fanfare. I love it. Love it. Experience. Ooh, I only need 1 to level up again. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna hit up one more battle before we head up there, and you guys probably won't see it because let's keep this short. Alright guys, so I wanted to bring you guys back just for one last battle before we run on to the next location. I actually did a few battles just to kind of get a little bit of a level up increase before we get in there. But I wanted to show you the skill detect. So I'm going to throw a detect out there, and this is kind of a nice ability for especially boss fights, but it shows that he carries a potion, and it'll let me know what what an enemy has to steal. So you can find out, especially with bosses, if they have items that are worth taking from. I could also use the skill to flee, but I'm going to utilize this opportunity to get some experience. Well, I just so happen to have missed, so that's unfortunate. I also did do a battle that had a preemptive attack, which I was telling you about, where the enemy's back was to me, and I was able to take them out pretty easily. But there we have it. Another battle out of the way, and I should be leveled up to level 5 now, going into this next area. I actually also got a card, a goblin card, that I can utilize. Now, the goblin card isn't all that great. We actually already have one, but you can see here, there's the goblin cards. Now, I have 3 of them at this point, and the arrows are in different locations. We'll talk about that some other time, but we can utilize these for card battles. So, but yeah, let's walk up to our next location and see what's around the corner. She's in trouble. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, release the princess at once. Yeah, looks like it's really gonna listen to you. Come on. Alright, so we have ourselves a little bit of a boss battle. A little bit of boss thingy going on. And, Princess is stuck inside. And we have ourselves, of course, Zidane. This is trance. Similar to other Final Fantasy games, there's like a limit break. In this game, you go into trance, and you can see my aesthetic has changed. Oh, what is that light? I don't know, somehow it raises my power. Could it really be trance? I've heard of it before. Trance is induced by a surge of emotion. Alright, let's take him. Okay, so my appearance changes. Looking pretty cool, all pink, so I don't know how you feel about that aesthetic, but you'll see that I have new abilities that are unlocked when I hit trance, and I also can do a lot of damage. Here's free energy, which we can take a quick look at, and we'll attack the prison cage, which is what the enemy has. So we actually have a use of Steiner now, and he has sword arts, which are his abilities, and then he has basic attack. We don't have any abilities for him just yet, but we'll eventually get those going. And then we'll go over to Dine, and we can do Tidal Flame, but we don't want to hurt Garnet, so that actually does damage to both enemies. Let's not do that. I actually do want to steal from him if possible. Let's just attack him. I don't want Garnet to die, because then I believe it is. Bam. We did enough damage to end the battle. But he flees with Garnet in his grasp. Princess Garnet. We should call her Princess Garnet. Princess! Princess! What the heck? Where did they go? She's gone. I was too scared to cast any spells. That monster's probably gonna eat her. How could I let this happen? Don't worry, she's not dead yet. That monster was only a minion. He's probably gonna take her to his master. That doesn't sound any better. That means the princess might still be... Come, we must find her at once.
Whoa!
So, he comes back. He wants some more. Wants some more of this. Alright, if you say so. Let me go! Help me! So, now Vivi's trapped in there. Vivi is our black mage. He's not gonna let that stand. He's too scared, so he's casting some abilities on him. Magic seems effective. So, yeah, Vivi's gonna do some damage to the guy. So I'm gonna throw a steal out there to see if we have anything we can pull off this guy. Now, while it's not completely necessary, because most of these items we'll be able to get later, broadsword. I'm actually glad I did get that, because we can get that to Steiner. But we can get these later if we need to. But look at Vivi just going ham. Nice! We're just gonna go get some attacks on, get the battle over with, get this moving on. So, Zidane is level 5 at this point because of a little leveling up I did. Steiner, I believe, is going to be still level 1. So, let's, skill? Oh, yeah, okay. Let me just detect, just for fun, and then let's get an attack on him. Detect. It might have a potion or something. Oh, leather wrist. It's not necessary. If I get another chance to steal, maybe I will. But we also don't want Vivi to die. So, yeah, his HP's too low. We're just gonna go all in on attacks. Ooh, we got a miss. That's not good. This might kill him, or my attack might kill him. Hopefully we're good. There we go. We finished him off. And he's a goner. He's done. Donezo. We saved Vivi, thankfully. And there is the fanfare music. Awesome. So, boss fights, I believe, in this game, it's weird, because some Final Fantasies, boss fights reward you with tons of experience, and I think in this one, you actually get none. You get a significant amount of AP towards your abilities, but we got no experience from that fight, which I find kind of strange. We do get a lot of gil, and usually we get a decent reward. Whew! Thanks. Are you alright? Yeah, I think... Princess. So, our boss dude let out a bit of a last-ditch effort to kind of damage us. You're lucky. If it weren't for Zidane, you'd both be dead. Some of the monsters in this forest reproduce by planting seeds in other animals. And when the seeds sprout, it's hasta la vista. You become beef jerky. Am I gonna die? No, you're gonna be fine. Here, drink this. It'll remove all the seeds from your body. Ugh. I probably should have done that more like a Vivi would. Princess, I'm coming right now. Stand aside. Room behind you. Go. The princess is in grave danger. Do you intend to abandon her? You're in no condition. Don't worry about the princess. The boss will think of something. Hey, stop. Get some rest. Yeah, take that medicine I gave you. Damn it. I can't just stand here. The princess's life rests in my hands. What can the boss possibly accomplish? This medicine... Oh, it smells terrible. And the color... It's obviously poison. Ugh. I can't take it anymore. God help me. Hey, not bad. Forget it. Monsters born out of the mist are crawling everywhere. So what? There's nothing we're gonna do. There's nothing out there we can't handle. Yeah, but what are we gonna do about all the wounded? We could take them with us. How are you gonna carry all of them? Trust me, we go out now and we're all get wasted. My boys come before the princess, you know. It's too bad. We're gonna stay put until everyone recovers. You better not set foot outside the ship. You got that? I can't believe you're abandoning her. You're nothing but a big coward. So that's the boss. That's something, because he is the boss of the thieves. So for him to say that. All right, another one of these active events. So time to escape. We get to choose between the different dealios. We usually get to see them all anyway. So the structure is in poor condition. Perhaps I can break out by ramming into the wall. Fire! Fire, let me out! I'm still not feeling well. What's this? What an ugly doll. Princess Garnet, age 15? How dare they write the princess's name on such a ragged doll? Besides, the princess isn't 15, she's 60. Princess. Alright, so there we go. The girl who was left behind and my little baby. The girl who was left behind. I think we get to see them all, so we'll be fine. Where's Ruby? Where'd everybody go? What am I supposed to do now? That was short and sweet. My little baby. There we go. It should be here somewhere. Damn. Where is it? What happened to my Garnet doll? Man, how am I supposed to sleep now? Jeez. Poor little doll. The fire probably caught it. Moogle's just looking at him. Alright, so we'll get a quick rundown here. And here we have, like, I gave that black mage some medicine. He'll be alright. Why don't you go see him? I think he wants to thank you. We will, but we're gonna grab the treasure. Received a wrist. I don't think that's gonna do us any good. But, yeah, we already have it. It's a very basic accessory. Alright. So we can go on in here. We have ourselves a treasure up here. Ether. Ether will restore our MP. And I think... Yep. Bam. Alright. Man, my memory's pretty darn good. Alright. Oh. Thank you for helping me. Don't mention it. Besides, it was your black magic that saved the day. You know, you've got some major power for such a little guy. What's wrong? Are you peeved at me because I called you little? Hey, you're a great mage with great powers, alright? To hell with looks. It's what's inside that counts. Yeah, that's some good life advice. I'm sorry. When that monster caught her, I couldn't do anything. Hey, don't worry about the princess. I'll get her back, I promise. Thank you, Mr. Zidane. Whoa, that's the first time anyone called me Mister. Just call me Zidane, alright? Okay, Zidane. Alright, cool. So then he remains quiet. Get out of here. Bam. Jeez, he was pretty down. Maybe I shouldn't have made that promise. I don't even know if I'll be able to find her. So there's a little bit of reminiscing. Man, I never felt so strange. This was his first encounter with her. Maybe fate brought us together? I can't explain it. Man, I just can't stop thinking about her. We're gonna go look for her, of course. Or we would anyways. Yeah, what's there to think about? She's cute, and she's in trouble. That's all that matters. There you are. Why do you look so serious? Oh, what are you up to this time? I'm gonna take the knight and the black mage and go find the princess. You're crazy. Man, you don't even know what's out there. Besides, there's no way the boss will allow that. I know. Jeez. Why do you always gotta play hero? The boss is gonna kill you. Well, yeah, what are you waiting for? Go to talk to the boss. Alright. Time to go see the boss. You don't want us to go. We already made that pretty clear. Boss? Boss? Oh, yeah, never mind. Here's a little symbolist. Planes that attack people. I guess they don't call it the evil force for nothing. Alright, so there's Marcus. We locked that old knight up in the instrument storage room. He fusses a little from time to time, but he hasn't been all that bad. And... boop. It took you long enough. I fell asleep, darn it. So you're leaving, eh? Yeah. I promised Garnet I'd kidnap her. I didn't ask you why. I can't blame you, though. She's damn beautiful. I guess that's reason enough. Well, I hope you're ready. 'Cause I'm gonna bust you up for breaking the rules. Alright. Okay, get your butt over to the cargo room. We got room there. Alright, we're gonna swing out here. And, you ready? Anytime. I ain't holding back. So we're gonna get ourselves into another bit of a scuffle with the boss. And, earn our way to getting out of here, so... This one's a little bit more brutal than the last time we fought him. However, we did do a little bit of leveling up. Let's run a detect on him. I don't know for sure if he holds on to anything decent. Let's just double check. Iron Sword, yeah, Iron Sword, that'll be useful for Steiner. He also has a high potion, which isn't anything amazing, but we're going to try and get that Iron Sword if possible, so let's run a quick steal on him. There we go, Iron Sword, right off the bat. I don't need the high potion if we're looking good on HP, so maybe I'll do an attack, but I do remember that he does attack, and some of his attacks are pretty significant. See, that tickles! He'll throw one in there that'll like half my health, so I need to be a little bit careful. Boom! Rah! Good 30 damage, not so bad. Let's get a couple attacks. You gotta fight better than that! There we go. Let's throw another attack in there. Boom. Alright, so we leveled up to the point where this was a pretty simple fight. Alright, you win. Not bad. Not bad. I'll be damned. Bravo! Go find your princess. Damn, that hurt. He pulled his punches till that last one. Alright, so, let's throw a little bit of a potion on in there. Heal ourselves up. Bam. Our equipment, we haven't gotten anything that's going to help us. We do have 12 points towards our skills, which isn't bad. Flea Gill, that's what we got with that wrist. Protect Girls, we got with the leather shirt. Okay, so we do have a couple swords that will be useful for... actually, let me... Abilities, double check. Okay, so equip, protect Girls. Okay, so we throw that on there. You can see that we have 20 points. We used 4. We will jump in the way of all... well, not all attacks, but some attacks that are geared towards females. Wow, yeah, sexist. Okay, whatever. Okay. Anyway, so we're gonna throw those on there and get this going. Way to go, Zidane. You unlocked the door to storage, so feel free and go to talk to that knight. So we're gonna run up, talk to Steiner, get ourselves to recruit him to saving the princess, because obviously he's a knight. Come on, you're too old to be playing with a doll. Silent scoundrel like you could never understand. I'm just overwhelmed with concern for the princess. If you rogues hadn't kidnapped her, it's all your fault. If anything should happen to the princess, I'll have your head. Take it easy. Jeez. I'm gonna go look for her now. I'll let you come with me, if you promise to be good. What do you say, Rusty? Ah, Rusty! I'm Adalbert Steiner, captain of the Knights of Pluto, and I will never work with the conniving thieves. Captain, I figured you were a private. with that cheap rusty armor. So this is where I was saying some people, Zidane especially calls him rusty. Look, this has nothing to do with the Tantalus. It's something I've decided to do on my own. I just want to save Garnet. You better not be lying. Because if you are, I won't hesitate to kill you. Yeah, I'm counting on you, Rusty. Oh, make no mistakes, I'm only going with you to rescue the princess. I will deal with you personally when this is over. Whatever. It may be difficult with just the two of us. We should seek Master Vivi's help as well. Why are you calling him Master? You fool! That black mage has unimaginable powers. You don't want to get him involved, but alas, it can't be helped. We need Master Vivi's powers to rescue the princess. Alright, let's go talk to Vivi. Alright, so we're gonna go talk to Vivi. However, I saw a treasure chest in there. So we're gonna jump in here. Check that out. It's just another ether, but ethers are actually kind of valuable in the game. Especially when you're gonna need some HP or MP recoveries. It's useful to throw that in during a battle. I heard you beat the boss. You sure are something. I don't know why the boss was laughing so hard afterwards. Maybe you hit him too hard. Maybe we did. Maybe. Well, Vivi, we're ready to go look for the princess. Really? That's great. Be careful, okay? Actually, we want you to come with us too. Huh? But I can't do anything. Hardly, Master Vivi. Your magic was highly effective against that monster. In all honesty, I hold your power in greater esteem than I do this scoundrel's. But I'm scared. I couldn't even move last time. Please, Master Vivi, for the sake of the princess and all of Alexandria, I humbly request your assistance. Come on. You're a black mage, for crying out loud. Show us what you've got. Alright, let's get going. Okay. I'll try my best. Thank you, Master Vivi. So, Master Vivi, yeah? It's about your black magic. I wish you'd try an experiment. I was wondering if... Magic sword? Okay, I'll give it a try. So, it sounds kind of goofy, but this ability that we're going to see here in just a moment is actually very, very useful in the game. Pretty good as long as you have Vivi and Steiner in the party. But I did want to say that you're kind of seeing the development of Zidane. He's a little bit of a girl. He chases a little bit, but he does kind of. He's got a little bit of a feels for the princess, and at the same time, Steiner obviously is the loyal knight, and Vivi is. He's got a little bit of confidence issues. He's good. He's good. He's powerful, but something about him. He's a little bit held back. So, jeez, you really dig her, huh? I can't stop. I can't sit around knowing that a girl's in trouble. It goes against my nature. Whatever. You're full of crap. Oh, I get it. You're jealous that you're jealous that I'm gonna get the sweetie pie. Poosh, she's not even my type. I came down here to give you this. You're always thinking about me. I won't need a love potion to reel this one in. Why don't you get your mind off girls for a second? This is the medicine I gave to that black mage on the night. It's sort of like a seed remover. Cool. Yeah, this really comes in handy. Why am I always helping you? Blank's medicine. There we go. Oh yeah, here's a little tip from the boss. Don't forget to set your abilities. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool. Hey, like, how do you set up? Oh no, it's so basic. Is there? Yeah, okay. Okay, some of these Final Fantasy games they threw you in kind of a goofy tutorial, but this one did. How about never? So I'm actually gonna run right back in there because we all saw the treasure chest. How do you just ignore these and just walk by them? Leather hat. Leather hat. I don't. Let's get in here. Abilities, like you were saying. Let's equip Bird Killer. Not something we really need to worry about. Bug Killer, I believe we need, and Beast Killer will be useful in this dungeon. Let's go. I think we already have. Yeah, we already have everything here. And Vivi doesn't have any just yet. So, and then we'll go into our equipment. Let's check. Okay, broadsword. We actually stole one, but we also have one as well. Beast Killer is on there. and Minus Strike. Beast Killer is very good, and I actually do want to earn that. Minus Strike, however, is a attack ability. This is a passive ability. It'll do more damage to any beast type enemies. This is an ability that I would actually have to use in battle, and it's actually really, really good. If I have lost any health, it will take the exact amount of health that I've lost. For instance, you see over to the left, if I have 120 maximum health, and let's say I only have 20 health left, if I use Minus Strike, it will do the difference. So it'll do exactly 100 damage. So it's really good, especially if you get a lot of HP on this unit, on Steiner, and let's say you allow yourself to fall very, very low in health. This thing can be detrimental to some enemies. So very good ability. But we can actually wait on this one. I'm actually going to do a little bit of grinding off camera, and I will point out to you guys where I'll be doing the grinding, because there's a very useful part coming up which will help you with leveling up if you were going to play this game yourself. But it is kind of a one-time deal, because you can't save directly before it, and you're forced to save shortly after. So you can see that Mage Staff is going to teach us fire. Leather Hat is also able to teach us fire. Wrist isn't going to teach us anything, but it is going to get our evasion up and our magic evasion up, so we're going to throw that on. We can throw on Silk Shirt so we can learn Thunder, and there is no accessory, so that's okay. But there you have it, all that stuff set up and ready to go. So we're going to head out of here, and I'm going to save up, save, and there we go. So we're going to save in our slot, and we are going to move on. So you'll see Steiner, it's showing the Steiner is level 1 because he's the first person in the slot. You will notice that my Zidane is level 5, and you'll notice that Vivi is also level 1. So we're going to have to get them some levels to some degree in short term. Now that there are 3 of us, these battles can be fairly easy. I'm going to just kind of quickly get into a battle just to show you. But with 3 enemies, usually what I like to do is I like to get a steal in with the Zidane if I can, and then finish off the battle with my other enemies. So Vivi here, you can see he has his black magic. He can do his attack. So we're actually going to hold off. We're going to rotate over to Zidane. We're going to get a steal in there to hopefully get something. We did. And then we're going to follow up with an attack, which was an easy kill. Alright, so 7 experience. The experience gets split up between all of the units in the party. So you can actually kill off one of your units to focus more of your experience on the other members of the party. That can come in handy depending on, obviously if you have someone that's low level that has been missing out on some levels, or if you want to quickly level up certain units, you can do that as well. Just don't get your whole party killed or you will have a game over. So there we go. So for instance, I could kill off Zidane because he's higher leveled and then focus on leveling up Steiner and Vivi, but we're not going to bother with that now. I will utilize that at some point later in the game, so that we can, kind of progress our levels on certain units for certain instances. But we're going to continue on. We're going to get closer to a save point that is coming up. Oh, we are being back attacked, so that's unfortunate. You can also run from battles. I choose not to. I almost never run from battles unless I'm just trying to do something in a hurry. I'm going to throw a steal in there on the goblin. We stole a potion, and then let's finish him off. That actually didn't do it, so let's get... Vivi doesn't do a lot of attack damage because he is a mage. I threw it in there because I was hoping I would kill the enemy, and sure enough I did. So there we go. Alright, let's continue on. Get to the next area. Oh, orchestra in the forest. Okay, so if you guys are familiar with any of the Final Fantasies previously, you may have some nostalgia here, because this is the, fanfare music, especially in Final Fantasy VII. This music is playing... I forget the name of the town, but it is played when the Shinra troops are marching. And it's... I don't know. It's a good old song. I can't remember if it's any other Final Fantasies, but I love it. I love it. Okay, let's really liven up this place. Yeah, let our music do the fighting against those monsters. This ought to be a boost of morale. This is great. Brum, brum, brum. Hey, not bad. Bum, 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 bum. Oh gosh, the nostalgia is great. I'm gonna go take a look around. Stay on your toes. We'll be leaving soon. Okay, boss. Alright, so that was a little bit of deals. This is where we had our boss battle earlier. It's all cool. I'm actually going to... Should I? I don't want to do too much grindy stuff on camera. But I also don't want to be under-leveled. Let me run through one more battle to get both of our allies to level 2. And actually, if I get a steal on and then a fire to both enemies, I could probably do a double kill. Let's see. Bam! Double kill. Not bad. Allows me to utilize our damage, not take damage, and not have to use a potion. So, very good. Leveled up both of my guys. 15 experience for every character on that. We've got over 3,000 gil, which isn't all that bad. So let's get down here and keep going. Okay. So we're going to continue over this way. And we have encountered a spring. And a Moogle. Boop. He's going to hide on in there. No sign of any monsters here. It's kind of a little safe point. We can restore our health right here at the spring. And then do as I say, not as I do. This is another active time event. Are you sure about this? Yeah, don't worry. We'll be out of here soon too. Here, take this map. It's going to be a long trip back to Lindblom. Lindblom is their home, by the way. It is where their, what do you call it? I don't want to, is it a guild? A thieves guild? It's their hideout. Yeah, it's their hideout. Alright, I'll see you later. I'm counting on you. Then you see Marcus coming down the stairs there as well. So here we are. We can get a quick HP MP restore. This can be utilized if you want to do a little bit of leveling up here, which is pretty useful. Hold on, let me... Monty has a letter. We had a letter for Monty from one of the other guys. I think Bran is up to something, but I suspect Princess Garnet even more, Kupo. She might leave home soon with the prince on a white horse, or with the prince on a white horse. Maybe it's just my imagination. Princess Garnet, Kupo? Oh, you didn't say Kupo there, but they usually do.
Didn't she just... Oh, never mind, Kupo.
So he saw her at some point.
Let's save, Kupo.
Alright, so we're gonna get a quick save in here as well, just because, I have my reasons. We'll just put it that way. I have my reasons. Alright. Evil Forest. We're good. Bam. We can head through here. And we do have ourselves... Let's walk through here. We'll get a little bit of a cinematic going on. A little bit of an eerie forest. They don't call it the Evil Forest for nothing. Yeah, got something creepy lurking around the corner, huh? Okay, so we have a little bit of a den going on up here in just a moment. I am going to real quick off camera probably put at least one more level on my two other guys, and then we will get back in with you guys. Oh yeah, this pollen dude. Let's do sword magic. This is the ability I was telling you about. Vivi is going to help Steiner throw a sword fire attack, and it is detrimental. Very, very good. So that is the ability they were talking about just earlier. But yeah, I'm gonna throw a little bit of levels on these guys real quick, just for fun. That enemy we just fought can be a little bit troublesome. It dodges physical attacks pretty easily, so they're susceptible to magic attacks. But anyways, I'm gonna throw some levels. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so we're back, and I've had a little bit of levels on my guys. I think we are up to, yeah, 4 on Steiner and 4 on Vivi, so not too bad. We're ready. We're ready. Let's run in here and try to take these guys down. Oops, wrong buttons. Here we go. Yeah, there you have it. Boss man. So Garnet is chilling in the back. There she is. So this is the master. Princess, you stay out of this. Alexandria would be disgraced if a mere bandit should rescue the princess. You think you can handle them on your own? Let's get him, Vivi. So the classic boss battle music of Final Fantasy IX. Ew. Alright, so here we go. This guy is someone that you should probably worry about if you haven't done any leveling prior to. He's thrown darkness on us, which is not good. You do not want darkness on your melee characters because they will miss a lot of their attacks. So you want to utilize the eye drops if you can to remove darkness. I'm going to throw it on Steiner because Steiner is my main damage dealer. I'm going to throw some steals on him to hopefully get his, whatever his rare weapon is. Thunder is capable of throwing that down, which can be detrimental if you haven't done any leveling. Wasn't able to steal anything, that's unfortunate. Let's throw a sword magic damage on him so we can really put the hurt smack down. Alright. Fire sword should be pretty good. Let's throw another steal in there. Bam, 259. 259. Always a tentacle beast, I forgot. For all you, you know, I won't have to go there. Let's throw eye drops on Zidane so we can maybe land his steals real quick. And, don't have sword art. Yeah, let's just throw a regular attack down on him. Let's get another steal in there. Thunder. This can hurt, so we possibly, yeah. We're gonna throw a high potion on... Huh, just made it in time! Step aside, I'll take care of this. So Blank has arrived to help us out, which is awesome. Thank you, Blank. It would be an absolute... Oh, we can steal with him too, that's right. Thankfully he's here because it would be an absolute travesty if something were to happen to Blank, you know? But let's throw our steals down, see if we can get this. Oh, it's targeted Blank directly with one thunder. Okay. Let's throw a potion down on Vivi, and let's get another steal. I really want to get this item. I don't remember what it is, but I want it. Oh, man. Let's throw a detect down, see if it's worth it. Let's get a heal on Steiner. Alright, let's see what this rare drop is. Otherwise, we just blast. Oh, Iron Helm. Let's try to get it. Let's try to get it. Alright, Zidane's up. Get a steal with him going. Ouch. Let's throw a heal on Blank. Iron Helm, thank you. That's a wasted steal with Zidane, because I didn't expect to get it that time, but it's alright. A potion down on Blank, we'll get our finishing damage dealt to this bad boy. Fire Sword. Let's get our attacks in. Another attack in. Alright, let's see if we can pull it off before he hits us again. Or not. Fire, Plant Brain. Ooh. Beautiful. Finished. Got him. Alright, so like I said, this battle, with a little bit of a leveling, not so bad. And once again, no experience, but a lot of ability points. Not so bad, but without the leveling, you could see yourself, you know, struggling in that battle. But there we go. Not bad. Princess, get a hold of yourself. Zidane, give her the stuff. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Princess, please try to drink all of it. Is she gonna be okay? Oh man, what now? Yeah, it's time to go. Jeez, we're gonna be surrounded. Let's get out of here. Go! What are you waiting for? Blank's kind of a badass. Like, he's always the... I don't know, that's why I kind of do his voice the way I do his voice. So, at this point, we are going to get bombarded by these enemies. Look at them all. Look at all those guys. Alright, we're going to get bombarded by these guys. That's not necessarily a bad thing, actually. With the leveling that I did, there's actually something that we can do. First of all, they are weak to fire, so I'm going to utilize... Oh, come on. They're getting some hits in. So, because they're weak to fire, I want to get in... Oh my goodness. Attack after attack. We'll get in BB's fire attack against all of them, and it should set them all... Yeah, take them all out. Bam! That's the one reason why it's not so bad. And with that said, we also are getting 22 experience per unit after every battle. These enemies do not stop attacking us. Because of that, this is a good spot to grind. However, there is no save point between like here and the outside of the forest, so you have to take advantage of this right now, and you'll never get the chance to do it again. Obviously, the less enemies there are, the less experience we'll get, but that's okay. Let's throw a steal on them, because I'd like to get as many potions as I can. The more potions you steal from these guys, the longer you can heal yourself and stay here to grind. But, like I said, there's no saving, so you're going to want to get out if you are feeling uncomfortable, and at the same time, you know, you're obviously going to keep the healing on your units. I am going to literally stand here for just a few moments to take advantage of this, so that, because I know it's coming our way, and I want some levels. Let's just put it that way. So I'm gonna get a few levels using this tactic, I guess. This I don't want to call it an exploit. You're just taking advantage of the opportunities you're given. Okay, so I'll be back with you guys after I've gotten some levels up on these guys. Alright guys, so I'm going to get into, this is my last battle that I'm going to intentionally join up with. Blank is down. I'm not going to revive him at the moment, because it's just, I'm pooling my experience, like we were talking about, towards these three characters just for now. Let me throw a steal in there and throw a fire across all four of these enemies. The best thing is keeping VV's MP available, which will make it so that you have to use items like Ether to keep that MP up. And these will be easy battles. In my opinion, VV should be best utilized for 3 or 4 enemies, and then if there are 2 enemies, it's best for you to maybe throw your melees in there so that you're not wasting VV's MP. So there we go. We've got Zidane to 8, Steiner and VV to 7, and Blank is unfortunately knocked out at 5, but it is what it is. So, bam, we got 10,000 gil, so I let that go. We also were able to learn pretty much all of our abilities. Let me go over here. We didn't have anything that Blank learned. We learned everything for Zidane we learned everything for Vivi that we could. And then I put on Iron Sword because we learned the other ones. I put on Iron Helmet because we can learn these now. And Bronze Armor, we have nothing left. And these, we have nothing left. So we learned quite a bit. I'm just going to progress on for the sake of progressing on. I feel comfortable with my levels. Sometimes I go as high as level 10 just to make my playthrough easy. But here we go. We're going to continue running away from these guys because you probably should. You probably should. So this guy's going to jump down. This guy's going to jump in front. And we're going to receive an attack from the front. We're going to continue just hammering down on these guys. Fortunately, there's only 2 here. So like I was saying, instead of wasting Vivi's MP, I'm just going to throw an attack in there. I am actually just going to defend with Vivi. And then I'm going to attack with Steiner. Yeah, Vivi's getting a little bit low on health. A little bit low on health. But we throw that attack in there, and we're going to bail. We're going. Getting out of this gosh darn forest. So, there we have it. And we're running. You could go back and attack the other guy, but there's no point. Here we go. Everyone's taking off. What are you doing? Something's wrong. What? The entire force is coming after us. Blank. Take care of everyone. What did he mean by that? Oh yeah, cinematic time. Look at that. Deadly. Dang. So that was what was coming our way. Sort of. Yeah. That's happening right now. Right now. All of this is happening. Blank frickin' knocks us out of the way. Knocks us out of the way to save our lives. Are you kidding me? Blank, dude, my bro. We grabbed the map. We are getting attacked. All out. This force does not want us to leave. Run! Yeah. So that just happened. Petrified. Petrification. Damn it! That idiot! Blank. Blank is lost to us. That's why I had him knocked out. That's kind of why we were talking about funneling experience, is because I wanted the experience to go to the characters that I was going to need the experience for. So I didn't want to spoil it for you guys. Sorry, but it just happened. I hope she gets well soon. This is all his fault. Have you nothing to say, you filth? Oh. Princess! Steiner? How did I survive? You brought me here? It is my sworn duty to protect you at all costs. What are you talking about? It was Vivi's magic and my dagger that got you out here, Princess. I thank you both. That monkey deserves no praise. None of this would have happened if you and your band hadn't abducted the princess. And how dare you claim that you rescued her? When we get back to Alexandria, I will Steiner. I left the castle of my own will. What a coincidence, eh? We went to snatch her, and she wanted to be snatched. Impossible. It's true. So what do you say, Rusty? Friends, come on. Let's enjoy camping trip while it lasts. Camping, you imbecile. Surely even you must know something about the mist. The vicious monsters it spawns, the abnormality it stirs in the mind and body. Princess, we must leave this dangerous place at once. You've got to be kidding. She hasn't even fully recovered yet. Silence! Who asked you for your opinion? Alright, tell me, how do you plan to get out of here? We're standing in the middle of a valley surrounded by tall cliffs. And last I heard, North Gate and South Gate were sealed off. Yeah, that's what I thought. The princess can barely walk right now. You went through this, you should know. I think we should rest here for now. I will never follow Steiner. State your sworn duty. What else? To protect Princess Garnet till Alexandros. Very well. Until the princess recovers, I will guard this place with my life. Sounds good to me. Vivi, let's get some rest. Look at Steiner all there like he's a nobleman. Like I said, he is sworn to protect the princess. And Garnet, she's, doing her thing. How are you feeling? Good, thanks to that medicine you gave me. Could this be... Yeah, I was surprised too. After we beat that big plant guy, the forest got completely petrified. Phoebe told me that we were able to escape because of your friend. His name is Blank. We must go help him. We can't do anything for him right now. But I can't. We'll come back for him. I'm sure there's a way to cure him. Let's get going. According to the map that Blank gave me, there's a cavern to the south of us. Maybe we can get above the mist with that cavern. Are you alright? Everything's gonna be fine. Trust me. And Zidane tends to be Mr. Positive reinforcement kind of guy. Oh, sorry, I missed that. Wait, Kupo. I'm impressed, Kupo. First time I've seen anyone escape from the evil forest. You almost be strong, Kupo. But don't get cocky, Kupo. There's lots of stronger monsters ahead. Before you go out into the world, Moxter will teach you a few things. Okay, so there's little tutorials in here. It's all kind of scripted tutorial. We don't really need to go through that. Obviously, I'll be playing the game, and I'm familiar with all this. Moggy. Hey, bro. Oh, why did I say Moggy? Hey, bro. What are you going to teach me today? Lots of neat stuff. You're going to love this lecture. And then these are all the different things. Like I said, I'm familiar with everything. We're going to pass it. Gosh, bro. You sure know a lot. Yeah, I know. You know what's crazy is, as far as I knew, Schliskin was the only Moogle that didn't say Kupo. And for some reason, those tutorial Mogs don't. I wonder if that's just because they're... I don't know. Anyways, I have a gift for you, Kupo. Take this flute. Alright, so... with this flute, you can call us anywhere in the world, Kupo. Press X to play it. Happy trails, Kupo. Thank you. Kupo. Kupo. What the? Who goes there? Your friends left, Kupo. Yo, Princess, wait! Alright, so there you have it. We are now in the overworld, I guess you could call it. The world map. This is all, whatever. So this is the world map. We will be traveling this world map to each and every dungeon or whatever that we get to. If you are familiar with any of the Final Fantasy games, there is pretty much a world like this in all of them. Almost all of them. Besides the terrible ones, just kidding. Taking shots at Final Fantasy 13 at least. So, 10 though. Actually, 10 now that I think about it doesn't have an open world, and 10 is fantastic. Anyways, so we're in the overworld. We are going to head to our next dungeon. However, we are good on time for us, so... yeah, so I think that is going to be it. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. Like I said in the last one, it's really important that these videos, if you guys are enjoying them, gets a little bit of love and attention, because that will decide whether I keep going with the series. And obviously, if the demand is high for this, maybe I'll prioritize this over some that are not quite as sought after. But anyways, we're going to continue on in the next episode. I hope you guys did enjoy that. I'm having a blast. I love this game. Absolutely love this game. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Blah!